Well, welcome to the Redmen TV. Little bit of a different one. We had Troopz and we had Robbie come up for ball seat, and we decided, you know what, we can't let them come up to Liverpool, come into our studios and not talk to us about the game. Now, Paul's gone. He's not here. But I'm here to gloat. And I can do enough gloating for two men, do you know what I mean? No, but no, seriously.
You can.
I wanted, like, genuinely, no word of a lie, that was one of the most naive performances I've seen from a team come to Anfield in years. Because, and I wanted to get your views on it, because you can't go toe-to-toe with Liverpool like that. You sit back like Burnley did, you sit back like Leicester, you hit us on the counter-attack, you don't play Giroud up front. We can eat that up. Why the hell, Robbie, did Wenger play like that against us?
I don't even, did we go toe-to-toe?
Well, you played football.
I don't remember us going toe-to-toe until the second half. I mean, I just felt that the tactics were just completely wrong. I mean, the tactics seemed to be from Arsenal to lump the ball up to Giroud, and hopefully Giroud would win the ball, and maybe we get like second balls going down to some of the other players around. I mean, I honestly, I didn't know what our tactics were until the second half come, and we put on Alexis Sanchez, and not playing Alexis Sanchez against Liverpool from the start of the game was absolutely, I'm still angry about it now. Arsenal fans are still, you know, right around the world angry at the moment. Why did we? Because you saw as soon as he came on in the second half, totally different game, put your defenders under so much pressure, and you never know. We could have, you know, if Minane didn't pull off that great save, if Chan, who should have been sent off, by the way, what do you reckon to that?
It was definitely Joel Matip. Okay, no, he definitely should have been sent off. He definitely should have been sent off.
Definitely, so the game could have changed, right? But you can't play a game in 45 minutes. You've got to play a game for 90 minutes. You have your best players on. It'd be like you lot starting a game without Mane, you know what I mean, and having him on the bench. It'd be like...
We've seen that. That was January. It doesn't work.
It'd be like
Liverpool can't play without Sadio Mane.
Yeah, Chelsea starting without, you know, going to play you lot away from home without Costa. You know, Tottenham coming up here to play you without Harry Kane. Ridiculous. I still can't get my head around what the tactics were, what the plan was. There was no plan until the second half.
So, Troopz, why the fuck did he do it? Why didn't he start Alexis Sanchez?
Because the man's fucking lost the plot and he's finished. For you to go to Liverpool, yeah, Anfield, we ain't won there for years, and you put Alexis on the bench, and then after the game you come out and say, nah, there's no rift, I just dropped him. How the fuck are you dropping Sanchez? Sanchez is the one man you don't drop. There's players in that team that should be dropped from long time. Long time in the season they should be dropped. They shouldn't be starting. Ozil should not be starting. I don't care. We got Ozil. I don't care. You are not pulling your weight. You should not start in this team. But then you're dropping the best player. Are you? Nah, he's not serious. He's not serious.
Is he laughing at you?
Of course he's laughing at us. He's fucking cracking up. Well, I have £8.9 million, you know. You are there, nice and cold in the away end. I have got a towel over my legs, you know. He did sit in. I am okay. Like, he's taking the piss out of us. Like, Kroenke, they're all laughing at us. They're all laughing.
I don't know, listen,
we've become a
Do you genuinely believe that, though?
I genuinely believe that.
No, he didn't. Come on, Troopz, man. He didn't deliberately set up to lose the game.
Fuck this. But this has been giving me shit. I'm going to drop Sanchez today.
You know, the thing is, right, I think, I mean, even though he's come out and he's denied that there's a rift, for me,
something happened.
There had to have been something to happen for him to have left him up. But then if something bad has happened between him and Sanchez, he shouldn't even be on the bench then. He should be left out of the team completely, right? Like what, as I said, Chelsea done that earlier on in the season with Costa. They had this problem with him and the medical team and the whole China thing. They left him out. Yaya Toure was messing about City. Pep Guardiola left him out completely. So having him on the bench, I'm confused by the whole thing. And it even before the game, when we saw the team sheet, the vibes amongst the fans were bad because it's like, what was going on?
Look, when you asked me.
Yeah, but I asked you, remember?
He was like, what's
the expression on his face as if to say no.
I said, nah, you're joking. I said, nah, you're fucking with me now, innit?
You know,
you're bad
and, you know, we have to hold our hands up and say that Liverpool were brilliant. I felt that the attacking, you know, the attacking five is brilliant. The way the way they popped that ball around at pace reminded me of how we used to play, right? It was brilliant.
The
And
high press.
Mane was exceptional. I thought he was unplayable on the day. But then having said that, our defenders gave him so much space. If you know a guy's a dangerous player, you double team him. They allowed him the freedom at Anfield. I don't even think a lot of times he could even. He must have been thinking, "What? Wow!"
I don't watch Arsenal every week, right? And I know Nacho Monreal came in for a lot of stick when he first arrived. And actually, I thought maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, he was one of the best left backs in the league.
Last season, he was brilliant.
Last season, he was immense.
Yeah. Well, for me, am I right in saying that Gibbs is faster?
Gibbs is way quicker.
I would have just gone.
I'm quicker than Monreal.
I'd have just gone Gibbs against Monreal. Now, was that not an option?
The problem is, though, even Gibbs, he came in the other day against Bayern Munich.
Got ripped to shreds.
And he got tore up as well. You know what I mean? Also made a lot of mistakes.
Oh, so, yeah, letting Robin in on his left foot. That's just fucking 101.
But with me, Gibbs ain't playing a lot, fam. So he ain't got consistency in his game. He ain't had a run of games where he can actually build up a bit of confidence. And you know what I mean? He's just getting thrown in here, there, and everywhere.
I think collectively it was poor. You know what I mean? As you said, you're playing against Liverpool. You have to sit a bit deeper. The holding midfielders and the guys playing in midfield have to help out the defenders. You're up against Mane, who's been tearing up defences all season.
Black Swans.
Coutinho, guys like that. You've got to, be defensively minded. And then we could have caught you. It's how our goal came. Then you catch them on the counter. You've got guys like Welbeck, full of pace, Walcott, Alexis, Iwobi. These guys are full of pace.
I thought we won the game. But as soon as it was announced that Sanchez wasn't playing,
100%.
I think Liverpool
100%.
fans went absolutely mental over it. We couldn't believe it. We were like, this is a fucking joke. This is Arsenal Twitter having a laugh with us. There's no way they'd leave Alexis Sanchez out there on crack.
I shouted to a Liverpool fan before the game, and when I told him that there was no Alexis, he just went, "Happy days, lad."
That's not how we talk, but go ahead.
That's the threat you've taken out.
I can't do a scout accent.
No
I'm
one
working
can.
on it. We're coming up here enough, I still can't master it, man.
I tell you what, right, for me, the game was won now in the centre midfield. I thought we passed our way through you so easily.
Wijnaldum was immense.
Wijnaldum's a player.
He was immense, blood. Bossed that midfield.
Even Chan, I thought, played very well.
Chan was brilliant. Adam Lallana and Gini Wijnaldum, two guys who were attacking midfielders last season. Klopp's converted them to midfielders. For me, Adam Lallana was the man of the match.
Yeah,
he had like, I think it was 8 or 9 ball recoveries in the middle third of the pitch.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Kept winning the ball back, kept winning it high up the pitch, and you weren't ready for it, but you played into our hands. You just knocked the ball around at the back.
We've been playing like this for a long time. At the start of the season, we were playing, fast football like how you guys played the other day. That's how we were playing with that tempo. But for the past, since Christmas. Since a month before Christmas,
it's probably Basel home was the last.
Yeah, there's just been no tempo to our game. It's just it's just slow. It's easy to read, and then what we'll do in a lot of games is what we did against you. Then the second half comes and we pick it up
a bit.
Like Bournemouth
and
away.
you saw, as soon as we picked it up and stepped it up, we started to carry a threat. For most of the second half, it was Arsenal carrying a threat.
Yeah.
And the third goal was mainly basically because we're trying to push on.
It's a counter-attack.
Yeah, it's a counter-attack. We're trying to throw everything forward to get something out of the game. But so I was so, obviously it's great for you guys, but I was so disappointed in our display. It was poor.
Thing is,
we didn't deserve to win the game.
I don't think you did. I think we could have been 4-0 up at half-time and that wouldn't have flattered us.
Because Coutinho could have scored and he fluffed it.
That was a great save by Cech at one over the bar as well.
I just had to check Cech made a save raw.
You've been dissing Cech. Cech's been all right.
Cech's suspect, fam.
He's not had the greatest of season, Cech, but Cech still kept us in a lot of games.
Do you know how many goals he's conceded at Arsenal?
Yeah, but he's, that's
many?
not, that's...
I think he's conceded about 61 or something.
I think that's because of what's been...
That's like a normal season for us.
The defence in front of him has been poor.
Yeah,
the defence in front of him...
But we bought him, we apparently bought him to save us 15 points a season. And he's lost us more than 15 points a season.
No, I'm not going to blame...
I don't blame Cech for the Liverpool game, but...
No, but there's a lot of games that we've played. It's not been down to Cech. It's been down to the fact that we're not... Look at this.
I was waiting for that, I see your answer, yo.
You see him over this.
He's skinning bare teeth.
Listen, now it's time for some bravado. We're still Liverpool fans. No, I was going to say we're still going to get in the top 4 above you.
Yeah, man.
But they might find
I
this.
lie. You better mind you know.
Mine's dead, Robbie. Move with the
Well,
times, man.
They'll dig it up for us.
Jiff.
They'll dig it up for
They'll
us.
jiff me out, man.
Innit?
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, with all that, what, you're 2 points above us now.
Yeah.
So
We've
that,
got a game in hand now.
That race for
got a
the
game in
top
hand, innit?
4 is still... We got a game in hand, but that's against Southampton away.
Fucking hell.
But, you know, there's still time for us to make it up. There's still time for us to get... listen, it's still important for Arsenal to get into that top 4. If we do bring in a new manager, you know, getting into that top 4 attracts players, you know, Champions League and
That's
stuff
what we've
like that.
struggle with.
So, yeah, exactly.
I don't
so
think we will.
it's
I don't
very
think-
important.
I don't think we'll get top 4, man.
We can still. We got a few easier games coming up.
Yo,
know,
last time you said this to me, yeah, Man City away. Oh, Troopz, we got 3 games coming up now. West Brom at home,
We beat 'em.
Palace at home,
We beat 'em.
Bournemouth away. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, 3
No, but we didn't
winnable.
actually lose any of those
what
games, did
happened?
we?
Yeah, but blood. We all know we got lucky against Palace. We got lucky against West Brom.
No,
and then
we didn't.
Bournemouth
No,
was
but
just
they're
a joke.
easier. And one of the games coming up. Well, I think we got West Brom is one of them away. It's going to be difficult.
That's a problem.
but
The
they're
Hawthorns,
You know,
Pulis.
I think I only asked them hello. And then they just fucking ranted since.
who you guys got coming up?
We have got Burnley, and so that should be fun for us at
Burnley at home,
At
innit?
home.
Yeah, Burnley at home. So they've not won
they're not
away
very good
all
away.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So
rubbish away.
you can pretty much chalk that up for a Burnley win right now. Now, look, we've got
Have you got a lot of the smaller teams now, haven't you?
Yeah, I think we've got one. Yeah.
Because they're
Well, that's
rubbish
what
against-
fucks you.
they're
Yeah.
rubbish
That's what
against
fucks
This is
you.
smaller
the thing.
teams.
Like, I don't think like that. Like, I'm very much Liverpool can go and beat anyone on the day.
Yeah.
We've had 2 weeks off. We went to La Manga. It didn't work out against Leicester. But the fact is that should buoy us what happened at the weekend against Arsenal. We struggle when teams play the low block against us. We struggle finding the space. You gave Firmino space. You gave Lallana space. Coutinho,
One of the
no one
problems-
else is fucking stupid enough to do that.
Mane's
one of
goal,
the
the amount of
problems
space
with us,
Mane
Chris.
had, he could have ran to the fucking corner flag,
Chris.
high five a fan and then come and still scored.
One of the big problems with Arsenal over the years, one of the big problems why a lot of fans are saying they'd like to see a change is just that. It's that we literally go and play everybody and stand toe to toe. It's almost like an arrogance where we say, listen, we're going to do it the Arsenal way. And sometimes we need to be disciplined enough to say, you know what, Liverpool attacking wise at home, we saw what they did to Spurs the other day. We need to play differently in this game. We need to be, but it's almost as if our manager does not like to admit that, you know what, maybe their attack is going to be better than our attack in this game. And
I think a lot of it's down to
and
pride.
that is the problem. We're getting done in these games. This is why our record against the top 6 away from home is so poor, because we don't use this. We just go there and think, yeah, we're just going to blow you. If we use this, we've got the players to beat any team in the Premier League, but our tactics are diabolical.
I think that's why we didn't win the league in 13-14. I think, you know, Brendan Rodgers had an attacking side. We scored 4 against you. 4 against you? What? 5-1, wasn't it? Yeah. We beat Tottenham 9-0 over the 2 games and all that type of stuff. And it came to Chelsea. Mourinho, who is a manager that he'd worked for because he used to be a youth coach, and he went fucking toe-to-toe. Now, Mourinho, if he's in that position, you take the draw, you take the point, you win the league. And Brendan Rodgers got his fucking balls on the table and went, I'll take you toe-to-toe, and we ended up losing the league. And pride always fucks up attacking style managers because they can't swallow it.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
they
you've
think
got
about their name on the back of their fucking shirt rather than the club's name. And as soon as they start thinking about them, the team fucking takes a bomb, and
And
that's
the
what
teams that
happens.
have the best defences win the league. You've seen it this year with Chelsea. Even last year with Leicester, they had a good defence. You know, they didn't concede that many goals. You know, our defence at the moment is so poor. Until we sort it out, we ain't going to do nothing. If we could sort out our defence, if we could sort out tactically how to play, we get a lot of joy because we've got, attacking wise, there's a lot of attacking threat in our
So
team.
much talent in that squad. Like,
I don't know.
Anyway, listen, thanks very much for joining us, both of you, taking the time. After we've finished, big up to Robbie, big up to Troopz. Robbie, you know, is Arsenal Fan TV. Go and give him a subscribe. Troopz, what's your YouTube channel called, mate?
Troopz TV, Troopz with a Z.
Yeah, so go over there, subscribe. You know what it's going to be. It's Troopz, it's Arsenal, it's mayhem.
It's fam, it's blood, ham roll, all of that.
Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna subscribe as soon as we get off here. Anyway. Gents, thanks very much for taking the time to speak to us.
problem.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much.